Rashad, why you
Anyway.
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
In the words of Absol, shouts out to Absol, by the way, right? In the words of Absol, give me my props, man. Starting the stream at 2:30, just like the old days, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Today wore me out. I don't know how Speed does it every day. I don't know how Speed does it every day, man. Do not know. Do not know how Speed does it every day, but he does it somehow. And I'll start off with that. I'll start off with this Speed thing and stuff like that. I'll break it down for you because the short that I uploaded, it was pretty incomplete. Just, you know, for the sake of, I don't know, not editing more to explain, this is what happened here. This is what happened here. Well, that made a better short, probably. Well, you know, it is what it is. That's why I have the full video right here. So it all started with today. I wake up. I didn't do a live last night. I fell asleep, so I did one first thing in the morning. It wasn't even first thing in the morning. It took a little time to do some stuff or whatever, setting it up. And then so I eventually get to it this morning, and I end up going 2 hours. When I went 2 hours, that kind of put me back. Speed is already up and dressing and stuff like that at this point. So I'm like, okay, I'm off today. If you need background on why the heck I was even like available to walk around. So then Speed is at the quarter. The quarter's about, you know what I'm saying? It's within walking distance, about 25 minutes, whatever. So I walk over to the quarter. By the time I get to the quarter, he just gets in the car and he goes out to go swamp hunting and everything like that. You know, with the gators and everything in the swamp. So he does that. And since I'm in the quarter, I go ahead and get me some lunch. So here we go. That's it. This is the first thing. I say, everybody have a good day. I'll just play I ain't gonna say too much. But y'all, I didn't want to say I might get some content for you guys today. I might get Speed because the goal was to get like Speed to give a drop, and then also like shout out the homies who dropped some new music and stuff like that today. But it didn't happen that way. I have a good day, man. So I got some lunch at Two Fat Vegans, and then for the first time I got the little smoothie, the banana smoothie. I had another different smoothie I ordered, but they didn't have that anymore, so they switched it up. I never get smoothies because they cost like $8, and if you already pay for, you know, a smoothie, like you just don't. But I was like, you know what? Speed's in town. I haven't eaten out in probably 2-3. It feels like close to a month, but I'll say like 2-3 weeks. It might be a month, bro. Like, I don't think I've eaten out since I've been in Cleveland, since I was in Cleveland, which was last month at this point. Yeah, no, did I go to Atlanta? No, I haven't. I don't think so. If I've gone to Atlanta, then I think I've eaten out probably once in Atlanta at least. Well, regardless, I haven't eaten out, moral of the story, in 2-3 weeks, close to a month. So doing that, not eating out for about 2-3 weeks, or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, however long it's been, not doing so, I was like, you know, I'm gonna ball out. So what does balling out look like for me? Go ahead, get you a smoothie, bro. So I got me a smoothie. I got me a po. No, I didn't. I ordered a po' boy, but they didn't have the po' boy sauce. Po' boy sauce. So I had to get the spicy chicken again with the fried mushrooms, which I have a reel up on here if you want to scroll back and find it and stuff like that. So I just got the smoothie with it. Ate another $10. On the other one, it ended up being $22. I don't know how it ended up being $22, but regardless, he said he was going to refund me for not having the thing, and he was like, oh, rolling his eyes every time I made a change in my order. I'm like, bro, like, calm down, bro, like, this your job. Anyways, so I got lunch, and I waited in the corner for a little bit. I was watching him, and then I walked back to the crib. Back at the crib, I finished eating lunch, and then I fell asleep because it's my off day. I feel like you have to at least take one nap on your off days, bro. You have to at least one nap on your off days because you can't nap when you're not off. So I try to get in as many naps as possible when I'm not working. So then I come back out when I see him. He does like this thing at Mardi Gras World where he takes a float downtown and stuff like that. Riding once again, kind of close over and stuff. And he ends the parade. He's like, man, why we do the parade so early? Why we do the parade so early? And that was that. And he went to the Riverwalk Mall, walked through the Riverwalk Mall, and then he went into the Luminary. It was like an insect museum and stuff like that next to the Riverwalk. So I put in, it was about 20 minutes away. So I walked over there, and I was just kind of waiting for him because I knew he was going to come out. Then I started seeing like social media people and stuff outside. So I kind of sticking by the social media people because for the rest of the tour, he's been having social media people kind of like out at these stops and saying what's up to him and everything like that. So I was like, okay, maybe this is how I could get in or whatever, stay close to the influencers. So I'm staying close to them. I'm speaking to people, making small talk. And then he comes out, and this is where we see him coming out. We're by his cars. So this is the crowd that walks everywhere. Regardless where he's at in the world, it's a crowd about this many people at least just following him everywhere around the city. Everywhere around the world, everywhere around the city. Just following him. Look at it. He got Messi jerseys.
Right here.
People yelling. And he ain't wasn't looking at nobody. He went straight into the car. So these two guys, shouts out to these two young brothers. They're from like hold on now, on the road. They're from like Hamlin, Louisiana, I believe. And they came down to New Orleans to see Speed to give them their jackets because this is their jacket, this is their clothing brand and stuff like that. So they wanted to give them their jackets. Shouts out to these dudes. So they end up getting their jacket to one of Speed's people, and he put it in the trunk. Now this is Slips, Speed's cameraman, of course. He's directing a
Oh yeah,
he didn't have it. He don't want to. He said he want to go. They said, hey, bro, next time. So now Speed, this, I don't even know what this is. I guess this is the third time I can. No, this is the second time. It's the third time because I forgot French Quarter, the time when he came out at the little museum, and now the third time where I go back out because he's back in the quarter at this point. And I was like, okay, well, let me see if I can get him this time. No, he was in Canal Street with Rob 49, and I wanted to go to that. We thought it was going to be at night. He does it kind of like at 6 p.m. Sun's still out. But it's so crazy, and they have a band with Rob and Speed just playing loud. It was too much for Speed. He went in a car. He said, I'm going. At this point, I'm already walking to Canal. So I'm like, dang, all right. Do I turn around? I turned around, and I was walking back to the crib, and I was like, you know what? What's the worst that can happen, bro? I might as well just go. So I just kept walking, and then, bro, he stopped again at the quarter, and then he just got out at the quarter. When he got out at the quarter, he met with Alvin Kamara and AK. Shout out AK. They talked for a little bit, and then he kept walking. So then I'm walking, and at the time, I'm looking at the stream. I'm seeing kids like dap them up and take pictures. And now these kids are starting to walk past me the opposite direction while I'm walking to them. I said, oh, snap. Like I keep seeing more and more people who are on the stream and who are taking pictures with them. So I say, I think I'm getting there. I think it's gonna happen. So I'm walking up. But then you just start seeing kids running. Kids are like running behind me. And these are the same kids that are in the other shots at the other locations. So imagine this. At each city, Speed has a certain amount of just city groupies that follow him to every location in the city all day, every day. Now you can say, Rashad, that was you. No, I went out 3 times to try to see him once, to get a picture with him once. The first time I didn't see him because he left. Second time I did see him, and I got the little, video right there that was trash, everything like that. I wanted to get a stream pick, everything like that. And more importantly, I really wanted to get a drop. And I wanted to shout out the homies. Didn't happen. However, I could use just the interaction as a drop. I'll probably use it as a drop at some point too. So there's that. It's the biggest YouTuber in the world, bro. He closing in on 44 million. He might get 44 million before he go to sleep. He'll probably wake up with 44 million. So, you know what I mean? So, anyways, yeah, biggest YouTube streamer. I need to say that as well. So, like he's walking and the kids are running. And now I'm smelling like rubble from like motorcycles in the street. People like they show out for speed. Like they whip their cars around and show them they could do donuts. And the motorcycle dudes, they on the Papa Willies and everything like that. So then I see Speed. I say, yo, what up, Speed? Everybody at this one. So he's just walking. He's walking. And then I end up behind him. And then security, after a while, they like had to cut in front of me. And I guess, for the look, because it's on camera and they didn't want Speed to get on them. So I let them get in front of me and stuff. And I just asked him, I was like, you think I can get a stream pick? He said, I don't know, man. That ain't up to me. I said, all right, I'm going to try. So I literally just walked for probably about 1, 2, maybe 3 minutes at the most with Speed and his whole crew and stuff like that. And, he stopped for a kid to sign a Ronaldo jersey. And then another kid came up to him and started rapping a song. And he said, hold on, let's do it real quick again for a TikTok. And then they just start performing the song. And then he walks away and he's still singing the song. And then he stops to an old white man who obviously don't know who Speed is. And Speed just start rapping the song to the white dude. So I was like, that boy John Bobby. Because, the whole time he's saying, I'm John Bobby, I'm a performer and everything like that. I got a concert. He's been saying that since Nashville. So anyways, everybody in the crowd, they laughing, chat laughing and stuff like that. I kind of chuckled at myself. Anyways, we walking because he ain't turning around at this point. I'm like, bro, I need my stream pick. Someone else come in, get a stream pick and stuff like that. They are not having it. Speed about this way. There's space between us now because security guards kind of spaced out a little more. So now, Speed, he's singing to himself and then he's walking. It gets quiet for a split second, and just being in media, if you're in a press conference or scrum or anything like that, the second you hear a silence, that's when you jump in, especially when it's like the president of the United States or the mayor or a senator, anybody on a national high ranking level, NBA superstar, NFL superstar, whatever. The second you hear silence, that's your moment to go. So I hear silence and Speed. No, I didn't even go Speed because everybody going speed. And after like that overstimulates him. I'm noticing this. I'm, psychoanalyzing all of this. So, everybody's saying Speed. So I said, John Bobby, can I get a stream pick? And he said, John Bobby, sir, let's get a stream pick. And then I got the stream pick. I said, appreciate it. Dapped him up. I said, shout out to Speed. I was supposed to say, shout out my boy Tony Snow, new album out now with Chris Next Door of A&P. Lil Tyler and Marco Plus. That's what I was supposed to say. New Veda out right now. New Suave out right now as well. That's what I was going to say. Shout out to Larizi 504, Icy Girl, Duty Savage. I was going to say all this stuff, bro. D1. I was going to say all this, bro. Said none of it. I was going to say shout out Rob 49, Fredo Bang, and I was going to give a special shout out to NBA Youngboy. Or Young Boy Never Broke Again, selling out all these arenas, being the biggest artist in this rap thing right now. That's what I was going to say. End up saying none of it, bro. I just said, shout out Speed. That was it. But I got the stream pick, and he shook my hand. He don't shake everybody's hand. Some people, you just go, stream pick, and that's it. But he shook my hand, everything like that. We had a little interaction, and I can use that as a drop in the future. So this is the rest of the short if you want to see. Is him doing the little freestyle with the dude singing the song. He hear the engine blowing out because they keep just around him to impress him or something. Like it was weird.
Santos.
So now I got quiet. That's when I said, yo, what up?
John Bobby, can I get a stream pick?
John Bobby speaking. John Bobby.
Go ahead.
John Bobby.
Shout out to Speed.
Thank you, John Bobby.
Shout out to Speed. So this is me going back, and they're just still running the Speed. This is how they do all day. They just run. They get in the area where Speed's at, and they just start running. Oh, but this is his limousine. So people were seeing, saying the black cars, and they just start chasing after. And, you heard him say something crazy like Speed, I want you to come, blah, blah, blah. And yeah. And a Ronaldo jersey, of course. So that's the Speed experience. That's what he's doing in every city. I don't know how in the world this man is doing this. He said, nice work. I appreciate that. I don't know how in the world this man is doing this every single day. No clue. No clue how he's doing it. Because like I'm worn out, bro. I'm worn out for sure. Yeah, the stream pick. Yeah. It's quick. You can keep walking, everything like that, and that's how it goes. So that was the speed joint. All right. You say you're not a fan of the stream picks? The stream picks look better. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The stream pick look clean, bro. Right here, my iPhone wouldn't have been able to do something like this, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like it would have been like cropped up from my, I'm taller than him, so it would have been up my nose, or like it would have been like this. We've been looking like this. It just would look awkward. This professional camera, and I got the ISO speed, and I'm in front of like it was 43,000 people watching it at this point. I'm thinking when I posted it on my YouTube that it was just gonna be like, oh snap, you met speed, this and that. Bro, subscribers is commenting like what I said on the stream. I said, oh, y'all was watching. It was 43,000 people watching. Camera quality is better, you know what I'm saying? So it was 43,000 people watching versus, you know what I'm saying? Like I usually have about, on a good night, we got about 4-3 in that mug. So I didn't compute the difference because like in person, it's just like people. So yeah, that was the speed thing. I want to go to the suspect. We'll go to the suspect right now with the details about him and stuff like that. The information's been out all day, but since the first time that we had the information, thanks to SSB said, he's been arrested. His father turned him in and stuff like that. This is what we know about him since then. I think the overall kind of bullet points are he was MAGA, Republican, and he was a Nick Fuentes guy. And what else? What else do we know about the suspect? That's it. That's all I knew. And then he wanted to talk himself off the ledge, when his dad confronted him, and he eventually admitted that it was him. And his dad like called up a pastor, and the pastor convinced him to turn himself in and keep living. Weird stuff. But what we know about the suspect, Tyler Robinson. Washington, Utah is crazy too. Like that's a crazy city. Growing up in a Utah suburb, Tyler Robinson seemed to have a promising path. He had a close-knit family, scored well on standardized tests, and earned a 4.0 GPA, according to social media posts. This was, by the way, written by Casey Tolan, Scott Glover, Kurt Devine, Jeff Winter, Isabel Chapman, Alyssa Gordon, and John Miller. Shout out to all of them. After graduating in high school in 2021, he filmed a video proudly reciting a letter from the Utah State University, offering him a 4-year merit scholarship. But Robinson left school after just a semester, taking a leave of absence and never returning. Ooh. Now authorities are working to understand what happened in the intervening years that led to Robinson to the rooftop where he allegedly conservative activist Charlie Kirk this week. The brazen unaliving, the latest string of attempted and successful AAs of political leaders in recent years has led to anguish of recriminations across America's political spectrum. While police are still investigating the unaliving, authorities have pointed to what they describe as an anti-fascist message engraved on the bullet casings and a rifle found near the unaliving, the fatal shooting, the fatal as potential evidence of a political motive. One bullet. So I was talking to Phil Lewis, by the way. Good intervention. I was talking to Phil Lewis, and I was telling him, because he was like, yeah, I was thinking about streaming. People telling me I should get on this or that. Like I was on TikTok for a while, but I got banned. I said, what? You were saying like all the words? He said, yeah. I was like, yeah, bro, you can't do that. Like I was just telling him all the words I was saying. He's like, I don't like that. I don't like that. But that's literally how you gotta even be on here, bro. So it's weird to do it every other word in a story like this, but it just is what it is. Have become more and I asked him to come on the stream, and he kind of was just like, he wasn't really acknowledging it because I think he done really like censoring himself for the sake of the algorithm and social media rules. Have become more political in recent years, and in particular had lashed out at Kirk at a recent dinner, Cox said. But the messages on the casings also included a mix of memes and allusions to video games, suggesting a deep immersion and irony soaked in an online world where meanings can be difficult to precisely decipher. Those messages included a series of arrows representing the controls used to carry out on the attack of the video game Helldivers 2 and lyrics of a popular Italian song linked to anti-fascist, but also popularized more in another game, Far Cry 6, and a Netflix series. Hold on, where we at? Shout out Phil Lewis for sure. My brother. People who knew Robinson described differing memories of his political leanings. An electrician who worked with Robinson on the job just a few weeks ago, asked not to be named, like many others who spoke out about Robinson due to the sensitivity of the situation, described his colleague as a shy presence who, quote unquote, wasn't talkative unless he was talked to. Robinson, quote unquote, didn't really talk political unless someone brought it up, the electrician said. He wasn't too fond of Trump or Kirk. Oh, so they said, but he was wearing the MAGA hats. There it is. But several years ago in high school, Robinson, like his family, was politically conservative and supported President Donald Trump ahead of the 2020 election. One of Robinson's former classmates told CNN, "When I knew him and his family, they were all like diehard Trump," said the former classmate. "When this happened, I was like, I don't know what changed." Voter registration shows that Robinson is currently registered to vote unaffiliated with any party, although he never casted a ballot, the Washington county clerk said in a statement. The former classmate described Robinson as a quote unquote very, very big into gaming and interested in video game design. Robinson and his friends would quote unquote spend their lunches playing card games and all that kind of stuff. Robinson was quote unquote quiet all the time and quote unquote a little goofy, the classmate said, adding that he didn't remember him making any concerning statements or getting into trouble. Quote unquote, he was fun to be around, fun to talk to. He was just kind of shy and didn't really open up often. I ain't gonna lie, this plate look good. What is this? Where is this? This look like an IHOP plate, but the restaurant don't look like IHOP. The restaurant looks like a Zaxby's with the IHOP plate. See, come on, man. I'm a real food connoisseur. Now people who knew Robinson are struggling to reconcile their image with him with the allegations laid out by the police after a 33-hour manhunt by flanks of federal and local officials and pleas to the public for assistance. A law enforcement official told CNN it was Robinson's family that helped arrange his capture after his father recognized him in the photos released by the FBI. Robinson so far has not spoken to investigators, leaving authorities to continue their work to understanding the roots of the unaliving, bullet casings, and All right, hold on. I'm going to scroll down. We're going to scroll down. I ain't going to read the full thing because this is all the things that I was kind of saying earlier. And that was what they had. Wow, here's a scene right here. And I'm gonna leave it at that just because we've already kind of gave the bullet points and that's what the rest was. But I'm gonna end it right there. And of course, this will be covered by a gazillion people over the next couple weeks. Let's go to the AP Awards, shall we? Shouts out to the AP. They just released their awards right now. A'ja Wilson's incredible season earns her second straight AP Player of the Year award. I remember it. I'm tweaking, bro. I'm tweaking, dog. I be forgetting about the banner, bro. The ticker. I'm tweaking. Anyways, we're going to get into it. A'ja Wilson, AP. Let's do it. This is by Doug Feinberg. Shout out to Doug Feinberg. I believe he's stationed in Atlanta. That was a dog for a second. Doug, no, he wasn't really my dog. I ain't going to lie. But I knew him. I knew of him. A'ja Wilson followed up a historic season with another incredible one to earn AP Player of the Year for the second straight time. The Las Vegas Aces star topped Nafisa Collier of Minnesota and Alyssa Thomas of Phoenix, who both had terrific seasons. She's put in the work, quote unquote, and she passes all the tests. The math test, the optics test, she's the most exciting player in the W. Aces head coach Becky Hammond told the Associated Press. And there's the thing. She's the most exciting player on the defensive end. She'll do something once a game defensively that's going to get you out of your seat. She's the only player in this league that I've seen with the defensive highlights on a consistent basis. I might be a little biased. A'ja was also honored by AP Defensive Player of the Year for the third time in 4 seasons. Considering Coach Staley was so hard on me about my defense in college, I'm glad that I have success at the pro level multiple times, Wilson told the AP. The WNBA will announce postseason awards over the course of the playoffs, which begin on Sunday. Wilson is a huge favorite to win WNBA MVP for the second straight season. Her bet odds at BetMGM Sportsbook is repeat to drop over the last week, going from plus 650 to negative 350 on Thursday. The AP voting was done on a 14-member national media panel. Votes on the power poll each week. This is the 10th year of the awards. Wilson once again led the league in scoring, 23.4 points a game, as well as block shots, 2.3 blocks per game. Paige Bueckers was honored as the AP Rookie of the Year. The Dallas Wings' number one pick averaged 19.2 points and 5.4 assists in her first season. She also had a 44-point effort, her highest scoring game of anyone else in the WNBA this season. The former UConn star finished with the third most points ever by a rookie, the second most assists. I am grateful for everyone who voted and saw me fit for Rookie of the Year, Baker said. I've always felt like individual awards are a way to acknowledge the team around you, and that is exactly what this award means to me. My teammates, coaches, support staff, and everyone from the top to the bottom of the Dallas Wings organization played a huge part in this. Baker joins the AP All-Rookie team by Washington's Sonia Citron and Kiki Iriafen, Connecticut's Leela Lacan, and Golden State's Janelle Sulun, and Seattle's Dominique Malunga. Shout out to the amazing rookie class, Becker said. There are a lot of unique journeys and a whole lot of hooping, so we definitely put on for this class. Wilson, Collier, and Thomas headlined the AP AP All WNBA first team. The trio were unanimous picks. They were joined by Atlanta's Alicia Gray and Indiana's Kelsey Mitchell. New York's Sabrina Ionescu, Becker's, Seattle's Nweko Umake, Los Angeles, Kelsey Plum, and Las Vegas, Jackie Young were among the second team. Other AP winners included Coach of the Year, Natalie Nakase. She led Golden State to the playoff berth in expansion team's inaugural season. It's the first time that a first-year team has made it to the postseason. Comeback Player of the Year is Shakira Austin. Shout out to Shakira Austin. W's. The Washington Mystics missed most of last season with the hip injury and subsequent ankle sprain. Austin averaged 12.7 points and 6.4 rebounds per season. Most improved player for Veronica Burton. The Golden State Valkyries guard made the most of her opportunity with the expansion franchise. Burton scored career highs 11.9, assists 6, rebounds 4.4, and minutes 29.4. Hey, W Veronica Burton, bro. And 6th Woman of the Year. Oh, they call it 6th Woman of the Year. Naz Hillman, the Atlanta Dream forward, had a career season averaging 8.6 points and 6.2 rebounds to help the Dream secure the third seed in the postseason. She came off the bench in 27 of the team's 44 games and has played in 151 consecutive contests overall. W Naz Hillman, friend of the channel. Las Vegas riding a 16-game win streak atop the power poll with Minnesota second, Atlanta and New York third and fourth, respectively. They were followed by Phoenix, Indiana, Seattle, Golden State, Los Angeles, Connecticut, Washington, Dallas, and Chicago finished off the poll. Okay, there is that. Shout out to the AP. Congratulations to all the winners again. Okay, we are moving on to the next scene. And it is Tiana M. So we go from happy WNBA news to sad WNBA news. They don't have it up here. They had it for a second. Hold on. I got to go to I guess I had the wrong thing. Give me a second. On Yahoo, when you scroll down, it takes you to a whole nother story. And when I had the story that I was looking for, it went to the other story when I copied and pasted the link. Anyway, we're going to go right here. Former Syracuse women's basketball star, Tiana. Hold on, let me give me a second. I got to reshare. Got to reshare. Give me a second here. Thank you for your patience. Tiana M has passed away from cancer, from the C word at 30 years old. She played for the Orange from Hold on. Let me get this right. Man. Stream pick. Give me a second, bro. Let me see. All right, hold on. Mangakaha. Tiana Mankakahia. Rest in peace. 30 years old. To the C word. Jeez Louise. The audio keeps going out. I'm trying to get the audio to act right. Jeez Louise, why the audio keep going out? Anyways, Tiana Mankakahia. She played college basketball at Syracuse before a 4-year professional career overseas. She passed away on Thursday after a long struggle with the C word. She was only 30 years old. Oh my gosh. A 5'6" guard, Mankakahia earned first-team All-ACC honors during her first 2 seasons at Syracuse. As a sophomore, she averaged 17.5 points and 9 point. Gosh, lead. The following season, she averaged 16.9 points and 8.4 assists while shooting 37% on three-pointers. Mankakahia holds Syracuse's single-game record for assists with 17 versus Vanderbilt and 20. This was a hooper. Gosh, dang. She a hooper for real. Versus Vanderbilt in 2017. Additionally, she holds the program's single-season assist record with 304 in the 2017-2018 and career assist record with 736. Jeez Louise. Mankakahia set the program highs for free throws made 20 and attempted 21 during a 44-point performance against Georgia Tech in 2018. She matched the point total in 2019 against Florida State. She put up 44 twice. Gosh, lead the second highest in school history. The Ultimate Fighter said a current women's basketball coach, Felicia Jack, in a statement, "We talked about fight on with our women's basketball team. She continued, Tiana embraced it. She lived through it, and she inspired others in our fight. We are fortunate to have known Tiana as our own. Her legacy will live forever at Syracuse. May she rest in peace." During her career at the Orange, Mankakahia played under head coach Quentin Hilsman. Mankakahia was diagnosed with the breast C word in June 2019 and sat out the 2019-2020 season while undergoing chemo treatment. She eventually had a double mastectomy and performed to remove the C word. The Australian native returned to her final year of eligibility in the 2020-2021 campaign. Geez, she played late. Goodness gracious. She played late. 2020. Oh, man. Hold on, I'm going to go to X. Will it pop up? Let me see. Nah, it's too many tabs. All right, I'm going to pull up over here. Give me a second here. It's a method to the madness. All right, I'm going to go here. We're going to do it like this. All right. All right, voila.
No, it's really deep. I wouldn't think about it. I miss practicing, who likes practice? No one likes practice. I hate practice, but I miss practice.
I'm Tiana Mankakahia, and I've been diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer.
She found the lump on her left breast at just 24 years of age.
10,000 miles away from her native Australia.
I knew that it probably wasn't good news because of the way when I got my ultrasound, the way the lady kind of acted. She was I'm gonna go get the surgeon and the doctor and stuff. And I kind of from that day, I kind of thought that something was wrong. So the biggest challenge for me was probably losing my hair. I don't know, it's really different. I didn't realize how much my hair meant to me, and it's I've embraced it a lot. I feel like if I embrace the things that are challenging, it becomes more natural instead of a challenge. It's just,
jeez, man, it's really sad stuff, bro. It's really sad stuff. Syracuse Athletics mourns the passing of Tiana Mankakahia. Athletic Director John Wildhack said in the school's announcement, Tiana defined courage, inspiration, and passion. An All-American on the basketball court, she was an even better person off the court. He added, she was kind, considerate, caring, and always uplifting, even in the most challenging of times. Prior to playing in the United States, Mankakahia's basketball career began in the Women's National Basketball League and the Australian Institute of Sports in Townsville Fire. She went back to Brisbane in 2014 as a part of the Spartans SEABL Championship. Following her career at Syracuse, Mankakahia was not selected in the WNBA, but she went through a training camp with the Phoenix Mercury. She then played for Russia and Dynamo Moscow, and in France and Toulouse Metropole. basket before retiring in 2023 when her C-word returned and spread to other parts of her body. Man. Sad, man. After 2 seasons of treatment, Mangakanya came out of retirement for one more season with Southern District Spartans of Australia's NBL1 earlier this year. We are deeply saddened to learn of the passion of Tiana Mangakanya. Basketball Australia said in a statement on Friday, Tiana inspired us all with her courage and resilience as she faced the second battle with breast C-word, the organization said. Her return to the court in NBL 1 earlier this year with the Southern District Spartans was a powerful reflection of her strength, determination, and enduring love of the game. Oh my gosh. Oh man, ain't gonna lie, bro. Reading that story almost cracked me. Pause. But former man. It's a terrible disease, man. Rest in peace to Tiana Mangakaya. Yeah, rest in peace, man. Prayers to her family, prayers to her teammates, her friends, her coaches, trainers, everybody, for sure. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to get so emotional. Let me give a couple quick birthday shout outs, man. Let me give a couple quick birthday shout outs in here and things of that sort. First and second. 2 Chainz and Ludacris, man. Happy birthday to 2 Chainz and Ludacris. 2 of the best rappers to ever come out of Atlanta. And these guys are just those guys. What can I say? So shouts out to 2 Chainz, shout out Ludacris. Thank you for your contributions to the culture, to contributions of Atlanta. Like I mentioned earlier, Tony Snow self-portrait is out right now. Make sure you go check that out. Everything. I've only listened to it once, so I can't speak on it too much right now. And then, hold on now. This 2022, this ain't it. This also came out, man. Magic City came out. The docu-series soundtrack, it came out today as well. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. Shout out JD. And I believe Suave might be on it. Speaking of Suave, though, Suave just released a new EP himself. And it's just a little two-piece song, you know what I mean? And it was pretty good. Yeah, like the one rapping one and then one that was more R&B. I haven't, gotten to like just focus on it and stuff, but shout out Suave as well. Okay, back to the news, man. Back to the news. I am me, just that, just this, just free. But I'm gonna talk to God, but I'm valid free. I'm not constant seeking amount of peanut. I'm not optimizing. I'm not Zoom calling, rude pausing. I'm a fake camera, fake smiling. Oh, hold on. What is going on? Was this not working the whole time when I was sharing all the screens? Jeez Louise, we got to get this thing right, bro. StreamYard, y'all is tripping tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyways, a Smyrna mother, a Smyrna lady. Hold on. Let me run it back just in case it didn't get the other stuff right. Just in case. So we said happy birthday to 2 Chainz. I know that screen was sharing. Tony Snow, self-portrait out right now. Jermaine Dupri, Magic City, soundtrack out right now. Suave, 2-piece out right now. And Veda also released a song today. I believe Tia Kareem released a song today. And with that switching, the screen audio left again. Once again, the screen audio is left again. Now the camera's acting up. What's going on? What we doing, production? And the production's just me. What we doing, production? Hold on. All right. We're going to roll like this. It looks weird with the new crops and stuff like that. But anyways, let's go back to Smyrna mother, man. Or Smother playwright. Olivia Matthews. Oh, my goodness. All right, come on, man. What are we doing? Camera's not working again. All right, hold on. Sometimes your patience will be tested. But you just got to keep on keeping on. Olivia Matthews, an award-winning playwright whose work appeared all across the country, was unalived in the fire that someone intentionally set, authorities said. Sad headline. Shout out to Phil Lewis once again. And the my goodness, bro. It's going again. The audio's going again. There's no audio on this story, but you move past it and you get to places where you need the audio and the audio's not there. Award-winning playwright Olivia Matthews was tragically unalive in a fire investigators said was intentionally set in her apartment in Smyrna. Fire investigators are offering up to $10,000. That's it, $10,000 for information leading up to the arrest and conviction of those responsible for the fire that claimed Matthews' life. Liv was perfect, and I can't imagine why someone would want to harm her, said Daisy Bentley, a friend of Matthews. It has been 1 week since the world of theater lost Matthews, the playwright who was known for her work in cities such as Atlanta, Houston, Miami, and Omaha. The fire took Matthews' life. Oh, man, has left investigators with a troubling case as 2 security cameras near the scene disappeared the same day. Matthews was celebrated for her exceptional writing, true love of fashion, cooking, and justice. Her plays include The Nativity, starring Keisha Taylor, have received standing ovations. Tammy Raw Jackson directed the play, noted that Matthews felt when her show, she was the only one receiving the standing ovation during the conference. Quinn Corbin, managing director of the Great Plains Theater Commons, highlighted Matthews' compassion, and talent, which left a lasting impression on her fellow playwrights. Matthews' close friend emphasized that she loved the color purple and loved people just as who they were, and encouraged those who were affected by her loss to do what she believed in, which would do more for others during that time, to channel your emotions through creative outlets. Anyone with the information is urged to contact the Smyrna Police Department with the option to remain unanimous. This was written by Michelle Newell. Shout out to Michelle Newell, man. What do I want to say, man? It's 3 a.m. So, like, the more I slur my words, just understand that it's 3 a.m. right now at the time I'm recording this. Rashad, why don't you just wait until the morning? Because I've been doing that. I'm already like, that just gets you behind on uploading the replays. And I'm like a day behind, half on my replays. So I'm just going tonight. All right. W Friends. We're doing some reactions now. W Friends. Is the volume working? Yes. Okay. This is Killy, who has Williams syndrome, a genetic disorder that makes it hard for her to make friends. This is a beautiful moment when 2 friends she met at a camp drove 3 hours to surprise her on her 15th birthday. Who's cutting onions?
Hey. What? Oh my God!
And y'all just made her year. Thank y'all.
Stay surprised, girl. Oh my goodness. Hey.
Oh, man. That's some beautiful stuff right there, bro. Demon Slayer movie out. Everybody talking about the Demon Slayer movie. Absolutely no one should be excluded because of an illness. If it doesn't work on a personal level, then so be it, but never for that reason. It's good for her that she has great people around her. Oh my gosh. Meaningful social connection are incredibly valuable, more important than material things, and it helps us live longer. Oh my gosh. Woo, boy, it's an emotional night tonight. Goodness gracious. Y'all just making up stuff. All right, bro. Whatever, dog. Always gotta be someone that spoiled the moment. All right. Next viral video.
We did to each other, and we still stayed. Disclaimer, we are not posting this for people to judge our relationship because we were both very happy and comfortable in our relationship, right? Yeah. So at around our 4-month mark, we went to visit my family, and I gave him my mom's phone number so they could, settle the flights, information, and everything. And I found out that he was sending dick pics to my mom.
You really thought that disclaimer was going to stop us from asking questions. First of all,
yo, TikTok is so terrible with music, bro. They got music every single TikTok. But nah, that's crazy. I wonder what hers was. Do they have her? Nah, it's just the little Vivi. Jeez Louise, that's crazy, bro. She said, what now? Where's the original at? Posted it on my page. Why don't you just post it? People just be doing that like. All right, here it is. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Jack Sparrow. And the audio's going again. Sometimes in life, your patience will be tested. But that's a true test. What you gonna do when your patience is tested?
We did to each other, and we still stayed. Disclaimer, we are not posting this for people to judge our relationship because we were both very happy and comfortable in our relationship, right? Yeah. So at around our 4-month mark, we went to visit my family, and I gave him my mom's phone number so they could,
I already got this is satire because I was looking at his face and then I saw this and I was like, oh yeah, this is a satire page. It is funny though.
Flights, information, everything. And I found out that he was sending dick pics to my mom before we went on the trip.
Well, at that time, I didn't have your number saved yet, and you guys had the same area code, so it's not really my fault.
That's fair.
Something that Vivi did, and I still stayed, was she got a new job bartending, and I know she's serving drinks to people, and that's your job, but I know how you are, like seeking attention. Like we've talked about, and I know she likes that job because she gets attention from all these guys all the time. And then I'm at home feeling insecure, like you're just going to cheat on me at the end of the night.
And he still stayed.
I still stayed.
Something that I still stayed was for our 6-month anniversary, I had planned us a really nice dinner outing. And I was like, let's both dress up for it. Let's both put effort into it. And he showed up in sweatpants and a wife beater. And I looked homely. And I still stayed.
So something she did, and I still stayed, was last year during the Super Bowl. Her mom was in a car accident, and she, because we agreed that she would clean the house and make sure it's nice before my friends came over to watch the game. And her mom was in a car accident, and it wasn't even that bad, but she still spent the whole night at the hospital, the whole day and night. So my friend, but I still stayed.
Something that Andrew did, and I still stayed, is after my mom was in the hospital, I was struggling with a little bit of weight gain because of the stress. And he told me I was getting a little heavy. So he was helping me with a little bit of calorie counting and meal tracking. I couldn't eat unless it was around him. And he helped me lose an additional 15 pounds from my starting point.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
She did so good.
Yeah. And I still stayed. And I'm grateful.
Something Vivi did that I still stayed through was, it was last year on my birthday, and I was suspicious that she was talking to other guys. So I put her phone camera up to her face while she was sleeping and unlocked her phone. And she was texting my brother about a surprise birthday party. And one, she knows I don't like surprises, and two, I'm texting my brother about that. Like, I have trust issues, and she knows about like my past traumas. So, but I still stayed.
So something that Andrew did, and I still stayed, is we met on a dating app. And after we made it official, he did not delete the dating app, and I caught him setting up dates with a few other girls. He did go on a few of the dates, but we talked about it and he ended things with 3 of them.
And then to build off that, something that she did was she was mad at me for that, but I got her to understand that I was only doing that so I knew for sure that she was the one for me. Because like I said, I have trust issues and previous traumas, and I just wanted to make sure she was like the one for me.
And he picked me. He still talks to Rebecca, but I'm the one he hangs out with.
Yeah.
So.
I never see her that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that was funny, bro. That was good satire. Shouts out to them. Next, competitive mom. Am I too complex for complex con? Everything I do start a new debate. He been out of touch. She cannot relate.
2. Fuck you, bitch.
Why are you celebrating against yourself?
I'm not. Because
Why is
I
she
know how to
cheating? Why is she
fuck.
talking like that?
No. Yeah, I don't know. Because I fucking one bitch fucking played soccer and I fucking did that.
You did.
Just watch, eat it. bitch. Fuck you.
You have to hit yours from there.
Real pros know what they're doing. You guys are just like upset. 1, 2, because I'm beating you. Ah!
You suck.
Yeah? Let's see the second one. Did you see that? Did you see? Hole in 2. Hole in 2.
I'm saying hole in 7 right now.
No, mine's going.
Yeah, into the fucking woods.
I need to go to mini golf, bro.
Chemaya?
She says it smells like cabbage.
No, I smell it. It's Brussels sprouts.
Oh, Brussels sprouts. She just having the Brussels sprouts. No.
All right, next. Iggy Azalea flexing.
It's so quiet. But I think that's a quiet setting and you can make it loud too.
We should make it loud when we go to the yacht.
I agree.
I'm very excited about this.
Wow.
Happy birthday to me. Oh, see, she knows.
When is your birthday again?
June.
I gotta get you a birthday gift.
Yeah, when's your birthday?
June. August 13th.
So, I just missed yours.
Yeah, next year.
What did you turn?
Huh?
You turned 22?
24.
24. I don't know, that's debatable. I've heard like 7 ages that you are.
Who told you that?
The internet. I don't know how old he really is.
All right, let's get the car.
Thank you.
I'm a
Look at this.
Congratulations.
Oh, it's our little jacket.
Wow.
Okay, perfect.
All right,
Okay.
she's got all the extras.
Thank you. Mwah. Mwah.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Very nice
I
to
love.
meet you. Mwah.
Are you going?
Nice, but I'm happy. Here's the boat. Let's go.
Oh my God. All right, let's go.
They can all beat you at blackjack. Every single one of these girls can beat you at
I gotta
blackjack.
gamble with you one day.
You do?
We gotta do it.
What's happening?
All right. I'll let you go first.
Okay, let's go first.
All right.
Well, should I take my shoes off? No, I'll take them off up here.
Okay.
Whee! I'm gonna take my shoes off. Thank you.
Hello, how you guys doing? Nice to meet you. Which one, Sophie?
Soso.
Which one?
Middle.
Oh, hello.
You gotta ask everyone their names.
Oh, I was just sorry. What was your name? Egypt. Oh, I love the country of Egypt. Oh yeah. What's your name? Mia.
Hello.
Nice to meet you guys.
Good, thank you.
All right. Hello, sir. You're gonna be you're the pilot.
Gilbert.
Nice to meet you, Gilbert.
The captain, not the pilot, right?
Captain.
The captain. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, a good siblings combo is hilarious though. He works well with Ruby Rose too. Like the Ruby Rose is they have good chemistry as well. Like it's always just a good dynamic when it's like I don't know. I think with Neon, there's like an irony thing when like he hangs out with like women that are just like so widely admired by the world and like sought after. Because also, I guess it could be kind of filed under Playboy Cardi's exes, but you know, because it's like he's awkward and stuff like that. But he plays more into awkward as a character, Neon and stuff like that on stream. It just goes. It goes. It's funny. I don't know. Kai said, Speed said, cuff him. Kai, call me.
Bro, Speed got me and Kai on the phone. He did some Young Thug shit, bro. Speed called me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And Speed added Kai to the call. Then me and Kai, he was like, yo, y'all gotta chill. Like, he was on some Young Thug shit. He's like, bro, y'all gotta like, bro, come on, bro, y'all gotta be together, bro. Like, we all one, you know what I'm saying? So Speed did some real nigga, like some real Young Thug nigga shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, this man, Cuff still playing Mafia Don 3 in the background. Yo, Cuff for every Mafia Don, Cuff plays it in the background of all of his streams so people won't go off his streams. And they can watch Mafia Don 2 with some guys. Yo, Cuff is hilarious, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So Speed did some real nigga, like some real Young Thug nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Speed, bro. He added us to the call. We talked together, you know what I'm saying? We settled our differences. He told me how he felt. I told him how I felt, man. We squashed the beef, man. We squashed the beef. I think I'm finna get mob in his chat. I think he's skipping me from VIP straight to mob, man, just to show the respect that we have for each other, all right? So make sure I stay tuned for that, all right? Nice. Tap AMP on your chest, kill yourself. Shout out to Speed, bro. Speed got me and Connor
right here, bro. He said tag AMP on your chest. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Bro, Cuff is stupid, bro. Cuff is stupid, dog. Oh my goodness, man. For those of y'all who don't know, Cuff he was what you call. He was the guy at first. He was in the VIP list, but he's making a bunch of jokes about Mafia Don 3 and Kai. And it was like, Kai, you don't want to do this, Kai, you want to do that. So Kai pulled him up. He said, I don't know about Cuff because he be trolling, but I don't know what's real life and what's content with him sometimes. And then he took him off the VIP list. And then Cuff came back and said, he just unserious, unserious individual, to be honest, bro. All right, next. Reggie versus the Office drummer.
Drummer, you think everything funny, my nigga? It is. Was it funny when your kids didn't call you all year, nigga? I don't have any kids.
Hold on, close caption. No, close caption.
Exactly. Grown ass man with no family, nigga. Go get you some kids, honk. Oh my God. All right. And my grandpa used to bully you back in school, nigga. Yeah, you think niggas don't know about that? Drummer, you pussy for real. We all know. We know, drummer. Keep talking. Keep talking. Nigga ain't got no kids. 80 years old with no.
Nigga said, Unk. What? Yo, was it a 2v1? Chad, y'all know that's how Reggie joke around. Oh my gosh, bro. Come on, bro. Chad, there's no way y'all getting that soft. Y'all gotta know when he's trolling, when he's not. Y'all know Reggie's.
Oh, the irony, Kai Sinat. Oh, the irony. You just took Cuff'em off the VIP list. And what did Cuff'em say? Oh, because of some jokes. You can't take no jokes no more. And you know, Cuff'em, he said more than that. That's why I can't play it on stream, because he was saying the hard R.
Actual comedian in real life. Bro, y'all niggas grew. Bro, it's so crazy. The way Reggie blown up was him cutting niggas' asses, being funny, going crazy. At least in the streaming world, him cutting niggas' asses and saying shit. BBCB. That's what if I get it. That shit's so crazy. So Reggie control and farm my ass, but he can't do that to drummer. Be real. And it's a joke, bro. I remember the first time I had Reggie on my stream, y'all niggas, he can fry me and y'all niggas will laugh all day. But damn, y'all don't know when he's joking.
All right, there's that. And now we have this. Dun, 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 dun. The Ebony Power 100. We're going to try to see if we can get through this thing. All right, Ebony Power 100. Shout out to Ebony. We just going to do it, man. All right. Now, I don't want to see it in this. I want to see the list 100 through 1. They talking about arts, black. So, man, nah, I want to see it. I'll just read it like this. Alicia Graf Mack, Derek Adams, Jaron Beasley, Jonathan McCroy, Kyra Young, Monica L. Miller, Monica Rodriguez, Paige Fraser Hoffman, Skylar Gray, and Whitney White. Business disruptors: Crystal N. Downing, Demula, Red Lobster Dude, Denisha Lomax, Everett Taylor, Kim Adams House, Kim Blackwell, Courtney Gibson, McCoy Northern, Omar Goff, Eunice Amir. Community Crusaders: Altindia Talks, Krista Bearfield, Deidre Porsche, Dr. Misha Mentor Jordan, Jari C. Honorea, Jatakea Edie, Sharon Malone, The Mayors. Oh, they just put them all together. Brandon Johnson, Brandon Scott, and Randall Woofin, Dester Gates, and Tommy Waller. I don't know any of these people personally. Entertainment powerhouses: Aaron Pierre, Aldous Hodge, Ego and Woodham. She left SNL, bro. Dang, when I seen that, I said, dang, bro. She was my favorite one on there. I had the biggest crush on Ego, on Ego, bro. Woodham. I had the biggest crush on her. Ever since Cicely Strong left, she was my new SNL crush. And now she gone. So now it's like, I guess I just gotta watch for the show at this point. But Lionel Boyce, shout out to Lionel, our feature. Myra Brock Akil, I know who that is. Don't know her though. Sally Richardson Whitfield, Sheila Ducksworth, shout out to Sheila Ducksworth. Sterling K. Brown, shout out to Sterling K. Brown. Tracy Blackwell, and then Wumi Musaku, Generation X, Anthony B. Jennings, Blue Ivy Carter, no Blue Ivy Carter, Carolyn Green, Gloria George, Jakayan Parks, Jaden, shout out to Jaden, man, cool dude. His name wasn't Jaden, it used to be JD, like JD Gray or something like that. You know, he used to sing. He was on Awaken My Love with Childish Gambino. Let me see. JD McCrae. That was his name. JD McCrae. Yep. Here he is right here. Hold on. JD right here. This was JD as a kid, and now JD done got some braids, and now he go by Jaden. That's his name now. He's 18. Jeez Louise. And there goes, once again, the camera. And there goes the sound. But the other camera just started working again. All right, we go there. Hold on. I gotta get the sound back. Y'all give me a second. All right. Miles Keaton. I think I need to shut down a laptop. I think that's what it is. Natalia Bryant. Shout out to Natalia. Long live the Mamba. Long live Gigi. Sango Yomi and Scott Smith. Then co-founder of Fizz. Influential creators: Blakely Thornton, James Jetter, Jordan Howlett. Friend of the channel. We finally have one friend of the channel. Jeez Louise. King Williamus, Kudzi, Chickawumbu. The crazy thing, I might have. I don't think so. Lene Vinay. Have I ever talked to her? I don't think so. Morgan Robinson. Shout out Morgan Robinson. Rashonda Elias, Sam Boyke, and Son Machu. Leaders in sports: Bubba Wallace. Shout out Bubba Wallace. Carmelo Anthony. If we got somebody else, Clarissa Shields, friend of the channel. Jaya Thomas, friend of the channel. Keith Dawkins, have not interviewed him. Kendra Bullock Major, have not interviewed her. Kieria Miles, have not interviewed her. Nigel Sylvester, Sean Holcomb Jones, and Zaire Franklin. The thing about what Jaya does is really dope. in every city, she like brings together all the black lawyers and attorneys and agents and stuff together for a night of a dinner, and they just mingle with each other. It's really cool. Media mavens. Erin Haynes, she's the president of NABJ. Yeah, shout out Erin Haynes. Leah Say Anise. Lauren LaRosa. Lauren LaRosa now. Not a friend of the channel, but she is family related. Family ties for sure. Phil Lewis. Shout out to Phil Lewis. Friend of the channel and my dog. Good dude. Rachel Omandi. She's a host and producer of the Cutting Room. Shout out. Scott Evans. I know him. He's a cool dude, bro. Cool dude. I met him at the Super Bowl. We became friends after that. Speedy Mormon, friend of the channel as well. And the guy I feel like that's kind of like that I look up to, of like where I see where I could take it and stuff like that. And we around the same age too. So it's like it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, well, I get where Speedy at. You know what I'm saying? Not even directly, but just like in the type of money, bro. Speedy stay booked. He got to get money. The IMO podcast. Shout out to the IMO podcast. Yeah. The Pivot. Shout out to the Pivot. Ryan Clark, friend of the channel. And of course, Channing Crowder, friend of the channel. Vladimir Duthiers. Shout out to Vladimir Duthiers. Music innovators. Amber Grimes. Have I ever interviewed Amber? I've been at events with Amber and I've talked to Amber. I think I have talked to her on camera before. Friend of the channel. Cleo Soul, my favorite artist in the world. One of my favorite artists. She's not Childish Gambino, but she's up there. Cleo Soul, bro. Ernest Dukes. I might have interviewed or interacted with him. Gunna, shout out to Gunna. Leon Thomas, the third friend of the channel. Raven Lene, not a friend of the channel, but friends of my friends in Chicago. Raina Bass, shout out to Raina Bass, shout out 300. Bobby Carter, Robert Carter. Yo, he be everywhere, bro. Shout out to Bobby Carter. Shiona Turney, shout out to Shiona Turney. And Terrell Grice, friend of the channel, Terrell Grice, the Terrell Show. STEM Trailblazers, shout out to STEM. Do your math, do your homework, huh? Dr. Gloria Washington, Dr. Joy Bolamwini. See, I ain't even gonna do that to you. I ain't even gonna do that to you, Joy. You made the whole list. We got to get you right. And I know this might take away my volume, but I got to do it. All right, here we go. Joy Bolinlery. What's her name? Joy Bolinlery. All right, got it.
Hello, I'm Joy, a poet of.
Dang, of course she didn't say her last name.
Hello, how we doing, Austin? All right, so they mentioned a few accolades on the founder. Austin!
Did she say her name?
Hello, how we doing, Austin? How we doing, Austin? All right, so they mentioned a few accolades on the founder of the Algorithmic Justice League. From time to time, I model. Okay. But one of my favorite hats.
Her name in this. You don't say her name in the thing?
Today we're going to have a conversation with Dr. Joy Bolamwini on the
Bolamwini. Joy Bolamwini. All right, there we go. Joy Bolamwini. All right. Dr. Gloria Washington, Dr. Joy Bolamwini, Dr. Keelan Bishop, Dr. Kimnit Gebru, Dr. William Isaac, Dr. Jordan Taylor, Maynard Okirik, Miles Braxton, Takindra N. Mawakana, and Teresa M. Claiborne. Oh, she was retired captain. Shout out. Hey, congratulations to everybody made the Power 100. That's sensational. Of course, y'all know my dog, Phil Lewis. Shout out Scott Evans and Speedy and Lauren LaRosa as well. And yeah, man. Shouts out to all the friends of the channel, of course, as always. I'm sorry. I'm blanking out because it's getting later and later and later. We're gonna do this. We got 2 more things. That's it. Then we done. They said this was a successful PR run. So they did this right after they announced their engagement at Ebony Power 100 last year. Post scandal PR 101 in 7 steps. Step number 1, hide. Step number 2, slowly appear looking average, attainable, but do not engage. Step number 3, start a new relationship and show the softer side. Step number 4, apologize and take accountability with everybody watching. Step 5, rebrand wardrobe and personality. Give credit to the new lover, surprise engagement to boost pace and reward their participation. Dang, she clocked this. Step 6, release a new project, bump up, press slowly. Final step, marry or break up, then recover with exclusive interview in victim mode and gain sympathizers again. Oh, wow. So now here it goes. In approximately 1 year, Jonathan Majors has successfully completed the PR scandal 101 cycle perfectly. His PR team absolutely snapped and he listened. This is what can happen when you have a great publicist, patience, and follow instructions. Side note, once your career blooms, please don't be surprised with a potential separation or divorce. What? Dang, he about to get divorced? Jonathan Majors books first TV interview since guilty verdict with Marvel, Oyster, and Disney's ABC News. And he about to get a divorce because his career got back on path. Megan Good, what's good? Jonathan Majors and Megan Good are now married. Jonathan Majors moved Sherry Shepherd to tears from magazine Dreams. Says support from colleagues amid Hollywood comeback meant the world. And Jonathan Majors will reportedly return as Kang in Avengers Doomsday. Dang, he really got back. Dang, he really got his job back. Hey, shouts out to Jonathan Majors, I suppose. And the last thing, Dr. Umar said this about Charlie Kirk. Shout out to Chelsea Alexandra for sending as well. While I did not agree with Mr. Kirk's rhetoric and considered him to be an anti-black bigot, I will never rejoice at the loss of anyone who hasn't directly participated in unaliving a member of a black African race. I am ashamed to see members of my community celebrating this situation. I will never ask you to mourn the loss of an enemy of our race, but to celebrate an unaliving that is completely unacceptable. We all know too well that this is the greatest recipients of political in the history of our country have been for our own people. Stop laughing at the misfortunes of others and get prepared. Political have returned to the United States of America, courtesy of the deep state. And there it is. There it is. He said it. He said it himself, Dr. Umar Ifantunde. So there you have it. It is what it is. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs, man. Please be here and follow along because I'm live on this channel each and every single night. I appreciate SSB for holding down the chat at 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm knocked out. Shout out to Speed for showing some love as well today. And you all, please take care of yourselves. I will see y'all tomorrow.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
Promptly.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.